Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaelah. So today we're going to be doing a video about postpartum body changes that I wasn't really prepared for. I had my baby almost 8 months ago, and this has been like the craziest 8 months of my life. Like, I don't even know who I am no more at this point, like body wise, like. So, whew, okay, let's go. Ever since I had my baby, my body is all out of whack. And when I mean like all out of whack, I mean there's nothing that is the same. My hair texture has changed dramatically. It's trying to do something, it's trying to come back, you know what I'm saying? But it's not the same as before I got pregnant. I feel like it gets drier quicker now too. I don't know, this stuff is weird. Babies just take your bodies and just flip them upside down. And of course you guys know that my edges, you know, packed their shit and left. So, but they're back now. They came back, they went on a trip to Puerto Rico and they came back cultured, so we're good. My boobs are soggy. I'm not gonna say saggy, I'm gonna say soggy. And this is something that I struggle with because before I got pregnant, y'all, I swear, I feel like I had the most perfect boobs ever. I love my boobs. Like, to me, they were like top two, not two. I'm not gonna say breastfeeding did it because I haven't stopped breastfeeding yet, so I don't know if they'll like revert back. I'm learning to just give myself some time to do stuff. So yeah, like they were a full C and now they are a double D. And I'm really not used to my boobs being this big. I'm not used to my shirts fitting funny, and they fluctuate in size quite a bit. So yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow for me. I might need a boob job. Well, I don't need one, but I might want one because like going from like, my boobs look fake before and now they look used. Boob job me, okay? After I finish having kids. Another thing that's weird is that my periods are not painful anymore. Like my menstrual cycles used to always kick my ass. I used to hate when I came up here. I was one of those girls that I was missing school, missing work, throwing up, you know, like in the bathroom, you know, like, okay, first, this video is TMI, but first, when I used to get my period, I could taste it. Like, it almost tasted like pennies in my mouth, like a metallic taste. And then afterwards, I would get like my period poop. So real soft poop, okay? And then I would know that like within the next couple of hours I'll be coming on my period. And they were super painful. I mean, I had to pop 800 milligram ibuprofens back to back to back to back to back, you know, like just so I could function properly. Not to mention the moodiness, the bloating. Now, y'all, I'll be bleeding and I'll be like, something feel a little, and I won't even know that I'm on my period. It's crazy. Like, I don't feel any type of way. It just feels normal. Like, now I feel like the people that don't have painful periods, like, you are definitely God's favorite. And now I feel like I'm one of God's favorites. So I know what it feels like to be favored, you know? Like, I feel special because my periods don't hurt no more. Like, what? That's a plus. My stomach looks different. I'm gonna just say it. Like, my stomach is different. The texture of my stomach is different. Jackson had a favorite side of my belly, and it's obvious. And I even have a picture. I used to take belly pictures all the time, and I was like, this is his favorite side of my stomach. And now that he's out, you can blatantly see, you can clearly see the side that he favored. It's ridiculous. So I got a little, I call it my little bottom lip, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, it's mine, it's sexy, I don't care. I don't care. But my stretch marks on my hips, I've kind of always had those, but they did get a lot darker. The texture of my stomach though is something that I'm definitely working on. I do not like the texture of my stomach. I don't like the oatmeal cream pie, okay? That's not me, and that's not what I was going for. So I've been doing things to improve the texture of my stomach, and I feel like it's been working. I will make a separate video on that to share with you guys. My skin is so incredibly dry. Like, I feel like I should get up. My best friend used to always do this. Like, she could get out the shower and I call her and she'll be soaked in Vaseline. And I'm like, why are you soaked up in Vaseline? And her skin was oily before she had kids, and then after she had kids, her skin is dry, and my skin is the same way. It started when I was pregnant though. When I was pregnant, I was like, man, Jackson better come out so moisturized because I am so crusty. Like, I'm good, so dry. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so as far as my hair shedding, I jotted down in the notes that my hair still sheds, but it's kind of stopped shedding. It's back to normal shedding now. So it did shed, but now it's not. Postpartum shedding is normal after you have your baby, okay? You're not going bald, sis. It's okay. It's gonna stop. I don't think that there's any type of vitamins, you know, that you can take, anything that you can really do to prevent it. I think they're like stretch marks. You're either gonna get them or you ain't. You know, it's period. As far as weight loss, I have lost a lot of weight. I was 225 pounds, sis, when I delivered Jackson, when I gave birth to Jackson. And now that for the first 3 months I really struggled because I was like, I still look pregnant. What the hell is this? Like, what? So I started to notice a change like once I got my period. So like I got my period around my period came back 4 months after I had Jax, and then like the 5th month I got it, but I didn't really get it. I didn't really know what was going on, and I probably lost like 5 pounds. And then the 6th month is when it was like, okay, full blown, this is my period, you know, and it's back full effect. This is regular, you know, my 6-day cycle, and the weight just kind of started falling off. It was so weird. So like at first I was kind of feeling some kind of way. I wasn't really insecure about it, but I was definitely holding my breath, hoping that this was not my reality. If it was, I was just gonna find a way to fix it, you know. But yeah, like the only places that I'm having trouble losing weight in, I guess where I'm gonna lose weight last in, is my back and my coochie, sis. My coochie looks like a moose knuckle, okay? It looked like a penis. Yeah, we can just have a moment of silence for that, because what? That's why you don't talk about people, because I used to say that about my best friend all the time. I used to be like, okay, fat cat. I used to call her fat cat, and look at me now. Okay. It's ridiculous, y'all. Yeah, I think I should show you guys my belly. My belly. Alright, so this is what a real belly looks like. Jaelah's real belly anyway. 7 months postpartum. This is, hold on, there's a glare. So this is what my belly looks like. 7 months postpartum, almost 8. This is the part where I was talking about my son had a favorite side, and this is it right here. The texture of my stomach is a lot different. I got a couple, you know, it's not as elastic as it used to be. But yeah, this is it. To talk about the booty. I have lost some projection in my butt. Breastfeeding is now trying to take my booty out, okay? But we gonna fight for it, okay? Breastfeeding can't do it. These are some of the things that I sacrifice for my baby because I do not want another BBL. But if my booty just completely depletes, I will do it, okay? I will do it. And that's the crazy thing, was when I was pregnant with Jax, my booty was humongous. Like, it was a wasp booty. Like, it was so big, and I hated it because I never wanted a big old fat old ass. I just wanted some shape. But now my shape is starting to, I feel like, go down. So with that being said, some people are asking me if I should have waited to like before, you know, should you have a BBL before or after kids? And honestly, it just depends on you. It depends on how much money you have. It depends on how many kids you're gonna have and how close you're gonna have them together. And it depends on how comfortable you are. I ain't gonna say being pregnant with no booty, but being pregnant with no booty. Like ever since I had my butt, I couldn't imagine being pregnant without it. Like, I feel like I would have been so insecure just having this big old bump in the front and then just flat as hell in the back. You know, I would have just felt different. I just wouldn't have felt as comfortable as I was with my pregnancy. I wore cute one pieces. I still felt like I looked cute during my pregnancy because I still felt like I had a cute shape. Until I got all bent out of shape around like the 8th month and got just uncomfortable and fat as hell. So yeah, it's up to you. Also, how many kids you want to have? Do you want to have 2 kids? Do you want to have it, you know, do you want to have them spaced out? If you want to have them spaced out, I say go for it. If you want to have them back to back, maybe you should wait, you know. How soon do you want to have them? You know what I mean? Because I would rather have my 2nd kid sooner than later. I would wait until, you know, I can see, you know, how this next pregnancy is going to treat me, because all pregnancies are different. So I would see how maybe this next pregnancy would treat me, and then maybe I might either consider, if it's that bad, if my booty completely goes back to what it was, then we might be looking at a round 2. And I mean, or if it just like now it's still there, but it's kind of lost a little bit of projection, the shape is not the same, it kind of comes out, my booty kind of comes out like this, and then it kind of like, you know, it's a little bit long and then it rounds out at the bottom, versus just being, you know, like round and plump like an apple like it used to be. But I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it, you know. I know what my body could look like, so it's okay. I'm completely okay with what my body looks like now. The only thing that's kind of messing with me is remember I was talking about how the paddle fell off? That's the only thing that messes with me. That is the only thing that bothers me, because I feel like I had something good going, and then it just got messed up. So if you know, you know, okay? If you don't, you don't. So yeah, guys, if that's what I think. Do I regret having my BBL before I had my baby? No, I don't. Remember, it's fat, so it's gonna fluctuate with you. I'm gonna give my body a little bit of time to level out, see what it wanna do, okay? Because I didn't look like this last month. So yeah, guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. So as I'm editing this video, I realized that some mamas who are watching this, some people who are watching this are just people that watch my videos, and then the other few people that watch this are going to be mamas who are really wondering what's going on in their body postpartum, like if you're alone, you know, or maybe somebody that's having body image issues. I am someone who struggled with body issues, considering I was teased my whole life for having a flat booty, an extremely flat booty, and it just made me look weirdly and oddly shaped. So of course I got a BBL to fix it. I got my butt done, and having to adjust to a whole new body after you have your baby. Everybody doesn't go through this stuff, you know. Some people snap back, you can't even tell that they had a baby. I was just in Walmart and I ran into a subscriber that had a baby 2 weeks ago, and when I had my baby 2 weeks after I had him, I was not in Walmart. I couldn't even get out the bed for real. Like, for real, I was acting so like I got shot or something. And because that's what it felt like. But it's just, everybody doesn't go through the same things. And so I don't want this to discourage anybody from doing anything or having kids, or, you know, whatever may be the case. This is not to discourage people, but to encourage the mamas that now have to live with new bodies, you know, that did get affected by, you know, their pregnancies, and their babies just took their bodies and made it theirs. This is just one of the sacrifices that us as mamas go through, okay? And I just want to come up here and I want to tell you to own that shit, bitch. Do you hear me? Own that shit. This is coming from somebody. I had an Instagram model body before I had Jackson. And now I'm dealing with a stomach that doesn't look the same way, but it's mine. You know what I mean? It's mine. Like, it's mine. And I got that stomach from carrying a fucking baby. All right? Like, a life. Like, that's not light. Like, that's some real shit. And just don't be so hard on yourself, because you carried a life. Like, You did something so fucking amazing. I just want to let you know that whatever you got going on, whether it be the saggy mama titties, the mama funk, because I know what that is, the droopy stomach, whatever may be the case, own it or fix it, okay? Do whatever you got to do. See, me, if it don't bother you that much, like how my butt really don't bother me that much, I mean, I could probably go to the gym, do a couple squats, it might come back, it might not. Hey, who knows? We'll deal with it. You know what I mean? But just own the shit. Just own it. It's yours, girl. I'm telling you. The being insecure will show all on the outside, girl. You are fucking amazing. You're doing a great job. Your fucking body is y'all don't even know the fucking half. Like, I'm so serious. Y'all don't even know the half of how different my body is. And how much I've just had to just be like, okay, this is the new me. This is just what I have. And this is just the cards that I got dealt, and this is what I got to deal with, you know? So, yeah, y'all, I just want to tell you, all you mamas out there who, even if you're not a mama and you're just struggling with, you know, body image or something like that, just, I say, own that shit, okay? Because I'm going to own this motherfucking oatmeal cream pie stomach, okay? Who going to tell me something different? What? It's mine. What? What? These stretch marks, they mine, okay? They mine. These big old boobs, they mine, okay? So yeah, guys, that's all. That's my little 2 cents. I wish I should have said it in a video, but filming on my phone is, I guess, the next big thing. All right, bye.